What's up? What's good? With Papa Strike Perk? It was really good. It is your man Theo Bullen. Welcome to another exciting episode of I Ain't Saying I'm Saying with the Raw Women. Y'all go ahead. Y'all know why we're here. Y'all see me, so y'all know why we're here. Yes, Ultimate Black Panther by Brian Hill. The review. We in here. Yes, we in. Y'all thought I was gonna keep y'all waiting. I wasn't. I'm not really liking this, y'all. Hold on for a second. Maybe some other point in time that ain't really giving me what I want. So we're gonna go back to the tried and trusted. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Let's get into the creative team though. We got Brian Hill, right. We got Brian Hill as the writer. Thank you so much, and great job that you're doing, by the way, with Blade. But we do have Brian Hill as the writer. We got Stefano Caselli as the artist. Hey, you putting your foot in this. Look here. What you doing with Okoye? Oh, my God. I was going to talk about it as I did the comic book review. But since we here now, we talk about it. Man, you putting your foot in it. That's all I want. I just want to let you know. You putting your foot in it. Stefano Caselli, that what you doing your thing. We got the color artist, David Carell, and Mr. Carell, you doing your thing too. I don't want to leave you out the way. Letterer, VC's Corey Pettit. I feel like I know you. We got the cover artist, Stefano Caselli and David Carell. Once again, great job. Variant cover artist, Boss Logic, Stefano Caselli, Karen and Darbo and Jim Campbell, Travel Foreman and Rachel Rosenberg, Ethan Young and Matthew Wilson. You know what? Go ahead. Y'all did a phenomenal job. Let me tell you how great a job y'all did. 12,000 copies of the first issue of Missing. 12,000 copies. Boy, look, y'all put y'all foot in. Let's go ahead and get the foreword out the way. A diabolical genius known as the Maker. We know that's evil. Bad. Reed Richards, right, from the Ultimate Unit. Okay, used time travel to create his ideal Earth by systematically preventing anyone from ever becoming a superhero and by establishing a secret council of supervillains that rules this world from the shadows. I don't know if I necessarily call them supervillains. I get it. But recently, the Maker was locked away in a place called the City, and now the Maker's Council or Illuminati, to further exercise their influence on the world, including Ra and Khonshu. It's crazy. Who oversee the continent of Africa. Wrong continent. But just as the city doors close, the doors of Wakanda, an impenetrable kingdom concealed from the rest of the world, have begun to open. Yes, that's our foreword. So, with that out the way, we open up in West Africa, where several villagers are suddenly deleted. I have to use other words because YouTube. They are deleted in the name of Ra and Khonshu. Pause. Because I read Ultimate Invasion. I did. And I could have sworn that according to that specific issue, number 3, Ra only speaks during the day, while Khonshu only speaks during the night. I could have sworn that's what I took away from it. I'm guessing this is dusk. So both of them able to bump their guns at the same time. Either way, we get 2 spies who they're guys. What they got on, it looks kind of Ronin-esque. You see the picture of Ronin? You see that? Okay. It looks kind of Ronin-esque. Now, they watch as the village is decimated, and while one wants to stay and fight, one of them wants to stay and fight, the other urges them back to Wakanda. Home of T'Challa. King of Wakanda. Black Panther. Where in this universe, Okoye is his wife. 2 things. 2. Levity first. Let's make it nice. Let's laugh about it first. I did not know Brian Hill was a fan of I Love Lucy. Really? They got 2 separate things. Okay, now that we didn't got the joke out the way, second thing, stating that Okoye is a former general of the Dora Milaje, that kind of insinuates that, at least to me, on this earth, that the Doors really are wives in training. That's what they are. Especially considering Okoye's submissive demeanor. Like, y'all see her looking away like, I don't know, that just... Anyway, that said, T'Challa has had a nightmare, and while he tries to assure Okoye that they are equal in the bedroom, it's crazy because y'all really not in the same bed. Like, bro, y'all literally got two beds. You saying y'all equal, but y'all got two separate beds. Even in your bedroom, bro. Y'all got... Anyway, Okoye speaks of serving the throne. Like, let me just say this is a beautiful drawing design of a sister, Okoye. I told you that earlier. And while while T'Challa is assuring her that they equal, she says to him, not in tradition, not in the eyes of the people. Hell, not even in the eyes of the reader. Like, I'm queen. She ain't acting like Ramunda. She ain't acting like a royal. Traditions. Traditions must change. Priest, Hutland, Mayberry, Coates, and the other guy, I'm not going to mention his name, have all to a degree used the traditions must change angle in a Wakanda story. They have. I like it. Don't get me wrong. I like what I'm reading, but even Coogler used it in the movie. He did. That's not a critique. It ain't. It's just an astute observation. Right. As the royal talent touches down, we see two lines of Wakandan guards. Like, they looking hard. They looking fierce. And these brothers look nice. They do. And T'Challa strides to the citadel of knowledge, and he look nice too. Like, these cats looking dapper out here in these streets. We cosplaying this shit. A lot of cosplaying ideas right here. I'm just adding. And is that alive T'Chaka? Like, inhaling oxygen? It's a first. At least in a minute. Because I'm guessing for T'Challa to be the Black Panther and for T'Chaka to be alive, T'Chaka laid down Skybreaker, and T'Challa let's not act like there ain't precedent for this. Nahanda did it. I ain't saying. Either way, T'Challa is there to speak to his father about dreams. Either way, because we ain't gotta deal with that on that. He tells T'Challa, he being T'Chaka, that maybe the gods are trying to speak to him. T'Challa's like, well, the gods need to speak up. They need to speak a little louder. They need to be more clear about what they say. This line by T'Chaka right here is basically a parent letting their child know, if you got all the answers, what you asking me questions for? And y'all see T'Challa check himself right back in like a child is supposed to. Right, that's how that do. That's when T'Chaka tells his son to go holler at the divine mother of Vodou Khan. T'Chaka's like, Pops, I don't trust them folks. T'Chaka like, man, I ain't say nothing about trusting them. I said go holler at them. Go see what they talking about. This statement by T'Challa, like, I don't want to say I've heard him wrestle with Wakandan mysticism before, but I ain't saying, I'm just saying. One should only know they are an enemy to a king after they have been destroyed. Boy, I like that right there. I like that. Brian, I like that right there. I'm gonna have to go research that, see who said that. Did you make that up? If so, you did something. The temple of the Vodou Khan, where T'Challa meets with Matron Imala, sacred mother of the Voodoo tribe. T'Challa reminds her of the difference between he and his father. That's when she reminds him that the Voodoo Khan, have served all the kings of Wakanda since since its creation. That would indicate to me, or at least give me the feeling that she is this universe's version of Zaravari, and the connection he has to the Dajjal. That's what it tells me. Anyway, as T'Challa informs her that he will not rule in fear, she tells him, don't choose fear. Choose awareness. Sound advice, if you ask me. Giving him some sound advice. Back to the royal palace, where we see T'Challa flanked by Shuri and Okoye. This is a nice picture, by the way. The two Wakanda spies from earlier, named Thaksul and Anon, report the devastation they witnessed from Khonshu and Ra. When the two of them mention they want to smoke, like hey, T'Challa, say the word. T'Challa like, nah, that's not your role. Can I say that this T'Challa is more blunt, matter of fact, straight to the point, damn near dismissive? Hey, that ain't your role. I appreciate it. I'ma holler at y'all. Damn. This Shorty, like the 616 Shorty, is by action. She really ain't got time to talk. That ain't what she about. And when T'Challa doesn't move to her satisfaction, she gets beside herself. She golly. Queen Okoye checks her tone real quick. Hey. T'Challa takes time to let Shuri know, hey, listen, when I get more intel, because I ain't say I wasn't going to do nothing. I just need more intel before I do something, before I declare war. Shuri like, more people going to perish. If this is what you're doing, more folks going to perish while you doing this. That was a telling statement. This look on Shuri's face, though, as she walk away, it don't sit right in my spirit. Like, I'll explain as I go along. See, T'Challa believes Shuri wants war. Okoye believes the Dora Milaje want war, because soldiers are restless in a time of peace. That makes sense. I get that. No mention of the Hatuts that I said. Where they at? Unless the brothers in black are them, I don't know where they at. We move outside where Shuri is being complimented on her vision becoming reality. Y'all see this right here? This Shuri's vision. That's pretty impressive. It is. But Shuri laments about it should be more. This bit of dialogue between her and Abeni, y'all gonna have to let me know. Shuri wants to wage war on the world. The way she worded it, like, I want to protect the innocent. No. Abeni is like, when they come to Wakanda, it's on. So this telling me, it ain't. It ain't the Doors that want to go outside of Wakanda. That's Shuri. Like, So Abeni, to kind of like get Shuri's mind off of that, she said, hey, come build something else. Just come on, build something else. We move over to West Africa, where we find a child playing football. Not football, football. I know there's a difference. Coming face to face with the soldiers of Ra and Khonshu, and things don't look good. Things don't look good. Until we see this universe's version of Eric Killmonger. The attackers think they got the advantage in the air. They don't. Because this Eric, his girlfriend is Aurora in this universe. He got an energy charged axe, battle axe. When he throw it, it come back. Like Thor's Mjolnir, his hammer. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I am. As he tells the villagers that gods in hidden cities won't protect them, but that he and Aurora will, safe to say, before him and T'Challa team up, they gon' wind up coming to blows. Safe to say, that's what that means. Back to the annual celebration of life. Wow. I like that. Annual celebration of life. In Wakanda, we find T'Challa giving a speech with T'Chaka in the background, sitting down, chilling. Everything is looking sweet until old girl yells, this. You see, remind y'all of something? Captain America, Civil War. Except then it was T'Challa trying to push T'Chaka. This time it's T'Chaka. But, well, T'Challa wasn't successful. T'Chaka is. He's successful. Off a floating platform. Hundreds of feet in the air. And I'm underestimating. It could be that. But that's T'Challa. Transforms his habit. But he laying feet first. As the Black Panther. Looking at the remains of his father, the time for gathering intel is over. Wakanda is at war. Remember that statement that Shooty made earlier about folks perishing? Right there. So, I liked it. I enjoyed it. There are some similarities. There are some differences. I'm not pressed about the similarities. I'm not pressed about the differences, to be perfectly honest with you. Great stories thus far. There are things that are important to me as a Black Panther fan. But that's just me, though. Doesn't take away from the story. Queen Mother Ramonda, Queen Nahanda, Queen Inyami. Who's the mother? T'Challa, Shorty, one mother, two mothers. What we do? Sion, I don't. Hunter, is he? Hatu Zadaze, are they? Just ask a question. And those are things that are important to me. And shout out to Mr. Ray Smith, because those are things that, Wakanda lore 616. This is something different. Those are things, like I said, those are things that are important to me. Those things that are important to me, if they don't show up in this story, is it going to ruin the story for me? Or am I able to enjoy a good story? It's the latter. I'm able to enjoy a good story. Brian Hill, thank you so much. I liked it. If you like what Mr. Hill put down in this particular comic book, go ahead and reach out to him at mheroes@marvel.com. Okay to print. Closed mouths don't get fed. Let them know what you like. Let them know what you didn't like and everything like that. Like I said, there's some things that are near and dear to my heart as a Black Panther fan. They did not show up in this particular comic book. However, that did not take away from the story being enjoyable to me. I liked it. I recommend that you... Wait, 12,000? How y'all missing 12,000 issues of the first copy? That's $72,000. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Listen, click, like, share, subscribe. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Peace.